All right, good evening, everyone. Let's get started. My name is Ashish. I'm from Avi Networks. I'm sure most of you haven't heard of Avi Networks before, and we are here to fix that. Okay? So, Avi is a next generation software load balancing / application delivery company. We do software load balancing, application security such as web application firewall, SSL, DDoS detection and mitigation, and so on, and as well as Elastic Service Mesh, so container environment. We are software only solution. We have native integration with Azure and other clouds. We also work on-prem. We compete with the likes of F5, Citrix NetScaler, and so on. So we compete with hardware appliance vendors. We're a software only solution, as I said earlier. So let's get started. Many of you are migrating your applications to Azure today. And these are some of the challenges that you run into that we have heard from our customers, right? Either you're doing lift and shift, which means you're taking your existing applications and moving to Azure. There are a couple of challenges with that. First, you have to refactor the applications if you want to use the built-in load balancing tools, right? Why? Because they don't have all the features that you expect from your on-prem F5, for example. Or you end up using appliance load balancers like F5. The problem with that is you get the features, you lose the automation. The whole reason you're moving to cloud is because you want automation. But you use appliances, you lose that. That's a problem. Now let's take a second example where you have a greenfield application. You're building your application from scratch. Okay? Again, if you want to rely on the built-in load balancing tools, you have to do some of the advanced application-based load balancing capabilities in your application. That adds cost, right? So you don't want that. And the third issue is multi-cloud. Almost all enterprises, over 80 to 90% of the enterprises, are not going to use just one cloud. They're going to use on-prem, they're going to use Azure, they're going to use other cloud solutions. How do you ensure that you don't get the least common denominator in terms of features and operational consistency, right? That's where Avi comes in. What you need is a solution that requires no application refactoring, but gives you cloud native automation. You don't want to lose the benefits of automation, but you want to get all the features. Plus, another problem that you run into is when you move your workload to cloud, how do you know it's performing as well? How do you know the SLAs that you had on-prem are also running in cloud? You need analytics. You need actionable insights. And finally, you need a tool that's truly, truly multi-cloud. That's where Avi comes in. Oh, went too far. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's stay here. So, what's the Avi Vantage platform? We are a software-based solution with a centralized controller and a distributed fabric of load balancers that can run on bare metal, VM, containers, as well as in public cloud. We provide load balancing, application firewall, and service-based functionality. It runs, for some reason it's making automated, it's in a loop. I'll have to fix that. Okay, let's stop that. Let's get out of the loop and let's do let's go back here. For some reason it's moving automatically, so we have to fix that. Okay. It provides load balancing, web application firewall, and service mesh functionality. You can run it as you manage it, or it can also available as SaaS. It's available as a BYOL, or it's available as pay-as-you-go as well. Adobe is a classic customer who Avi was responsible in migrating application to public cloud. So you know Adobe, right? Everybody knows Adobe. They had a large migration project to go to public cloud, to Azure. And they said Avi was critical in migrating their applications into Azure for performance reasons, for features reasons, and application insight reasons, right? Let me give you some more customer examples. If you have ever done your mobile payment to your friends and family, if you ever file your taxes online in the US, which I hope you did, If you ever booked a ticket online for your any events or conference or any concerts, if you did any mobile banking at a global bank, you have used Avi before, because these are the type of customers who use Avi today. They moved from your traditional appliances to Avi in Azure, in other public clouds, and non-prem. Okay? So let's go to the demo. The best part is the demo. Okay, so I'm going to switch my gears and go to the demo. All right. Those of you who are used to deploying appliances, they know the UI of a load balancer. You get up or down, the whip is up or down. You have a bunch of load balancers that you log into individually. This screenshot, this dashboard rather, is an application-centric dashboard. I'm running about 3 dozen applications here across 7 or 8 different clouds. Some of them are running in Azure East, some in Azure Northern Europe, some AWS, some Google, some on-prem VMware, some on-prem OpenStack, some bare metal, some Kubernetes, some OpenShift, some Mesos, all centrally managed from a single dashboard. That's the beauty of a centralized control plane. The color tells you the health of your applications. Are they doing okay? Are they doing great? Are they doing not so good? For example, this particular application has a health score of 46. The performance is okay, but there's some resource issues and there's some security issues. Or I can actually go to a different view. For the same application, it tells me I'm running on 3 different load balancers, active, 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 with 3 pools for content switching. /downloads, go to that set of servers. /contact, go to that set of servers. What is the health of the backend servers? Application-centric view of your backend infrastructure. Why is one of the servers down? It's a network issue. ARP is unresolved. Or why is the server grayed out? Oh, because somebody has disabled it. From an application-centric view, you know how your infrastructure looks like. Not only that, if I double-click on one of the applications, it gives me real-time analytics of that application. For example, it tells me over the last 6 hours, what is the WAN latency? What's the local network latency? What's the app latency? And how long it's taking on the wire. Now, why is this useful? If you're a network admin, how many of you are network admins? Anybody run networks here or applications? There you go. You typically blame a network for any performance issues, right? Right? Well, sometimes it's an app issue. You see here? You see this spike? The yellow band? App latency went up to 68 milliseconds. It used to be 30 milliseconds. So it's not the network, it's the app. This is done without any agents. You don't deploy any agents. Just as part of load balancing, you get view into how my app is doing end to end. Not only that, I can get into individual transaction logs. For example, if I open one up, this transaction came from Nigeria, maybe a scam, who knows. It took 65 milliseconds to hit my load balancer, might be running in Azure. It took 1 millisecond on the network and 97 milliseconds on the application server. It was a JavaScript that was being called. And server number 3, which hit. Without any agents, you give you detailed analytics. Now, if you're an app admin, you want to know what is the overall profile of my application? Where is the applications being used from? Oh, it's coming from this set of browsers. If you're a security admin, you want to know what is the security profile of my application. TLS versus SSL. PA, perfect forward secrecy or not. Top ciphers. EC versus RSA. Without any agents. This is all through APIs, by the way. The UI is built on top of APIs. You get this level of real-time visibility into your application that's unprecedented. Without agents as part of your load balancing solution. Nobody has done that before. Let me actually go ahead and configure a load balancer. So imagine you're an application admin and you want to deploy an application. Today, what you do is you open a ticket. Say, I want this VIP, these servers, and please deploy it. It takes maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. I know Greg is nodding his head saying, yeah. We had a bank actually who said that everything is automated, but the load balancer takes 6 weeks. Okay, that's a problem. I'll give you a 30-second view of the configuration. So actually, let me go here. Before I do that, let me show you some of the automation we have built in. So these are the clouds that are configured on Avi. We're running in AWS, Azure, some on-prem, OpenStack, VMware. If you look at Azure, what we have here is, and looks like my network has gone down. It's a demo. Oh, there you go. So we have configured an Azure cloud, and we have given credentials to US East, and we have also configured which VNets to use, which resource group to use, and which DNS to use. This is day 0 configuration for us to be able to automate. Okay? Then I go here and say create a VIP. The first question it's asking me is where? I'm multi-cloud. Where do you want to spin up your load balancer instance? Okay, let's start with Azure. So I start with Azure East. Next. There's a single screen as an app developer through an API or automation script. You can, or through UI, you can do that. So I'm calling Avi demo application. Just a name. I want it to allocate a public IP automatically. I want a VIP on a subnet that's 10.158. I want it to push it to this DNS automatically. Okay? I want HTTPS, and I have a certificate that I want it to use. And then, this is the best part. I want it to use scale sets, right? In Azure scale sets for scaling out for pool members. So I'm going to use a scale set. What's happening here is our controller is going into the back to the Azure APIs, putting a list of all the scale sets that are available. When I pick a scale set, it has automatically pulled a set of IP addresses, in this case only one. And I say save. That's it. I didn't decide which load balancer to spin up where. I didn't do capacity management. I just said configure this VIP. The controller in the background is doing capacity analysis. Should I spin it up here or should I spin up another load balancer? Once it does that, it's going to allocate IP address. It's going to call Azure APIs. So for example, it's already called Azure APIs, allocated a private IP for the VIP and a public IP already. It has already published it to DNS. It's not yet ready because it's doing programming on the back end. It's downloaded the certificate, and within about 2 to 3 minutes, it's ready. And I'll run some traffic on it to prove it. Imagine as an app developer, where you start from scratch, call one API, configure all of this in one macro API, integrate as part of the CI/CD pipeline, get analytics as part of a single solution. That's Avi. Okay, so if I go here, it says it's still working on the analytics. We'll come back, we'll go to the dashboard, and you'll see that here. In a few minutes, the VIP will be ready. So this VIP is still coming up. While it's coming up, we'll come back to that. Let's go to this one. So who's familiar with the Web Application Firewall, WAF? Like SQL injection attacks. Yep, thank you, Greg. SQL injection attacks, cross-site scripting attacks, all of that, that solution is built into Avi. So let's go here. We go to the same UI. Okay, so this one's coming up, by the way. And we go to the logs. And it tells you where the attack is coming from. So again, open it up. This one came from India on IE browser, and it was rejected because it matched a certain WAF rule. What was the rule it matched? It's the command injection rule. What was the command? /etc/password. Somebody's trying to do a password attack. So it was rejected. It tells you where it came from, right there. Now let's assume that this is a legitimate transaction. Let's assume that this is not an attack. What do? No problem. You add an exception. You can give a subnet or a specific IP. You can give a specific URL on a specific arguments and say, don't treat this as an attack. Very, very easy to use. In fact, if you go to the WAF screen, it tells you what are the top attacks that you are getting into. So it's an injection attack. What are the rules that are being hit? What are the typical client IP addresses where it's coming from? What are the URLs being hit? It's very, very easy to use WAF solution. The best part is, because it's software, because it's horizontally scalable, as the traffic grows, it can scale out. As the traffic shrinks, it can scale back in. Let's go back and see if our application is ready. So let's see where it is. Almost ready. In Azure, the one that we configured, it has spun up 2 load balancers, active. It has added a pool, it has added a member. Let's see why it's running red. So we'll go back there, and if you see here, okay, it's still doing programming the network reachability. So while internally it's ready, it's still programming the Azure APIs so the external traffic can come to that. So that typically takes an extra minute or two. That'll be ready as well. Once it's ready, we can actually run traffic to it. Okay. Fully automated, right? All right, so why is that spin coming up? Let me switch back and talk about some of the benefits that we provide. Okay? So, to recap, we're a full-featured load balancer with no application refactoring, high performance. Talking about high performance, we just did a webinar, 1 million SSL transactions per second for a given WIP, scaling from 0 to million in less than 10 minutes. In Azure, as well as other clouds. No hardware load balancer can do that. None. Why can we do that? Because we scale horizontally. Cloud native automation, you saw that. I configured a WIP through API. It called Azure DNS. It called Azure VNets. It called Azure's resource groups. It spun up the load balancer. It programmed everything. You saw the analytics. And what I just showed you about multi-cloud, where the same thing that I did, you can do on-prem, you can do other public clouds as well. That's Avi. Okay. Any questions? Yes, sir. So typically the application server is the web server, right? Or as part of the applications you have web servers, right? And we sit in front of the web server, right? So we load balance across multiple instances of web servers, right? Any other questions? By the way, did I mention we're half the cost of F5? Yes, it is. We do business value assessment where we take your existing load balancing solution, understand how it will take to, what it will take to migrate to Avi. We have automated config conversion tools that takes your existing config, converts automatically to Avi, deploys this, and you can get up and running in less than a few days at half the cost of your traditional load balancers. Okay? All right? I think that's it. If you have any questions, this is my contact address. It's Ashish, very simple. Ashish@avinetworks.com. Thank you, and cheers.